So, now we have a bunch of things to do with Hairy Bear. And...
I get sad when it rains.
well...
How strange.
I'm not gonna go there just yet. I think... I mean, if Coleman is still where he was, I can just catch him around around this place, unless he just teleported there, like a freaking drowner. Here you are, Coleman.
Witcher.
No, can't say anything about it. I guess we already talked about it before.
Huh, okay then.
How strange. Oh, oh, oh.
I need to save more.
Need anything?
Did you join? When did you join the order?
When did you join the order?
A while ago. My father was an armorer, and I after him.
What does the order do in Vizima?
We help fight the plague, keep the peace, and fight monsters.
Plenty of work.
We protect the people and bear the light of the eternally flaming rose.
Bye.
Sir.
Can I have a look?
Forgive me, sir. We sell only to the Order's friends and to the faithful. I've not heard of you.
Farewell.
Asshole. Actually, I think if he... that would have changed if we decided to work together with Siegfried. You know, at the very beginning of this chapter. Siegfried would actually tell a good word about us, and then we would just be able to buy some good armor and stuff from this guy.
Okay, and...
But because we decided to work our own, on our own with that, it just yeah. We kind of lost the opportunity. So let's save it here.
I'll wager your luck excels at dice.
I have my ups and downs.
I propose an honest game.
I might just take you up on that.
I can tell you're well-travelled. It's a true honor to play a man like you.
I'm a witcher. Aren't you afraid I'll jinx the dice?
I'd rather lose to someone worldly than beat an ordinary sort. These farmers only wager cabbages. A hunter once frequented this establishment, but I haven't seen him in ages.
I think you've seen the last of him.
He enjoyed high stakes, but was unlucky at dice.
He was unlucky in love, too.
If you say so.
Silver sword mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
I don't have time for chit-chat.
Take no offense.
Where did you get the sword?
I won it from a gardener.
Where can I find him?
The garden at St. Lebioda's hospital.
Okay, that's the information we needed. So...
I still like to imagine everybody is staring at each other's tits all the time.
yeah.
What do you want, Wolf?
Oh, we already talked to this guy.
Yeah, but we have one new option.
I've been to Taller's place. Found a few things there. Belong to someone I've been looking for.
Yeah. So what?
They belong to a witcher. How'd you get them?
We found them. Your friend was in trouble. Scheming with Salamandra. Ask the people in the swamp. That's where we found those trinkets.
Sweet. We're getting quest updates right and left. And I got a level.
Join us.
I best be going. Farewell.
I wanted to talk to this guy.
How are things, Geralt?
I'll find you later.
Nothing new. Does Zoltan have anything interesting to say?
Yes?
Know anything about Vivaldi's bank?
Oh god, what's
Now
happened?
it's only Vivaldi's by name.
How so?
New owners. Humans.
That explains a lot.
Really?
Farewell.
That zoom in on his face was hilarious.
A little bit.
Okay. And the game saves automatically. 56 megabytes gone off my hard drive. But yeah, what I was saying about Siegfried before, the interesting part about him is that helping him doesn't actually like ruin your progress in any way. What the? Oh yeah, I was going to go there. It doesn't actually ruin your progress in any way, and also Siegfried doesn't get angry if you don't help him. He's such a nice guy.
Look how they grow.
I don't like him.
I'm more interested in silver swords.
I knew one of you would come by eventually.
You lost it playing dice?
I was sure I'd win. Beware the sharp one plays well.
Where did you get this sword?
5 years ago there was a battle near Brenner. When the dust had settled, our men had beaten the Nilfgaardians. We ceased to call ourselves an imperial province that day.
You captured the sword during the battle?
Yes, it was Witcher Cohen's. A strapping fellow and a rare breed. Not very talkative, mind you.
Like most of us.
I gave my word the sword would find another Witcher. As he lay dying, he mumbled about teeth and destiny. Then he laughed at his own death.
Yet you lost it gambling?
I kept it hidden for 5 years. I lost hope I'd ever run into another Witcher. Miss Shani knew Cohen. She works at the hospital.
Thanks.
Good luck on the path.
Godspeed.
Okay, so now we actually do have a reason to speak to Shani, which is why we're not going to do it now.
Of course.
You know, they get more interested when you ignore them.
What is it, Witcher?
Okay, I know about your connection to Salamandra. Doesn't sound like a good idea. I have a letter signed by Yavin, a leader of the Band of Squirrels. My interest, the authorities. That is, if we really don't want to be together with elves, we can already snitch them up to this guy. I will just do this one.
I killed the in the swamp. I have proof.
Alright, fine.
What the
I
hell
see how
is
it
this?
is. Jeez.
No, I was just cashing in the reward.
Earth. That's 400 Orion's
okay.
reward.
Okay. Many problems in town. I guess that's something we already. There's supposedly something new here. If there isn't, I'll just
Many
skim through
problems
it.
in town?
Alright.
Bandits, monsters.
Right.
What is it, Witcher?
Okay, there's nothing new. So, do we do the first or the second one? The first one is, I know about your connection to Salamandra, or do we just snitch up Yavin, or do we do nothing?
So, our options are either get closer to Salamandra or piss off the elves or some shit. What?
Because eventually we do have to choose the side of either the elves or the humans. But we may already start working on it now.
Well, I've hated pretty much every human we've met so far, so let's just fucking kill this guy.
So, not give him the letter?
Yeah, let's just say, hey, guess what, Salamandra?
I know about your connection to Salamandra.
I don't think we've met any elves, have we?
We did. We already killed them. Killed a bunch of them. You remember when they were?
Well, then you know what? We're gonna be schizophrenic about it. We're gonna constantly push and pull them.
Okay, so I have irrefutable evidence that you're not involved. I think that's a good one, because the other one is like, I'm gonna come back later.
Yeah.
I have irrefutable evidence you're
Nice,
not
I'll get
involved.
through everything.
I wish you'd said so sooner.
Well,
Here's a city guard ring. Wear it, and the guard shouldn't give you any trouble.
thanks. Know anything else about Salamandra?
Salamandra aims to take over the Fistech trade. Javed smelled the money in it. He's a junkie himself.
So this is also how you could have gotten the ability to go to outside of the city to get this ring.
Instead of fucking bribing the guard.
25 orange was still worth it because I'm so leveled already.
No, it wasn't. Should have only used one, and then if he said no, then say fuck him.
We did that.
No. See? Then we should have just stayed in the city. Yep.
I did try to bribe him with 1 oran. It was funny. He got pissed.
I'll give you a penny if you let me outside the city gate.
That's what you would do.
It is.
Yeah, we tried and it didn't work.
That's when you try 2. You just gradually go up by 1 each time.
Can I talk to Vivaldi?
Can I talk to Vivaldi?
No chance. Anyone arrested for dealing with Scoia'tael is a political prisoner.
He's just an old dwarf.
Why are you standing up for him?
I need to talk to him.
Pay the 200 bail, and I'll let him out. You can do whatever you want then.
I'll return later. And we will try to convince him with something else, maybe. I don't really have use for this anyway.
I never turn down good Fistech.
Maybe... Okay, let's just go through all of the options, since this is just general information.
Alright.
Tell me about that Salamandra prisoner.
But... I hardly know anything.
Where is he?
They took him to Lebiota Hospital.
Thanks. Who did you confiscate the Witcher's sword from?
Tala, the fence. Has to earn his living somehow. Before we let the professor out, Tala and Vincent were chatting in the courtyard.
Before I went down the sewers. Somehow I sense it was no coincidence. Where do I find Thaler?
I marked the place on the map. But don't kill him. We have a deal with him.
You should drop that habit.
Maybe, but not today.
Okay, and
Can
we'll
I talk
see...
to Vivaldi?
No chance. Anyone
Okay,
arrested for dealing with Scoia'tael is a political prisoner.
He's just an old dwarf.
So it
Why are
doesn't
you
change
standing
it,
up for
sadly.
him?
I need to talk to him.
Pay the 200 bail, and I'll let him out. You can do whatever you want then.
So we can pay 200 orens. We have more than enough money, and it's not like I can buy any good equipment at this point. And just bail him out. He's a good friend of Geralt's from the books and whatnot, and he does help. And we do actually need the book.
Well, if he's our friend, I guess.
Here's your coin.
But if he annoys me, I'll kill him.
What brings you here?
Okay.
I'm looking for the leader of a certain organization.
You suspect me because I'm a dwarf?
have several suspects, not only dwarves.
What do you want?
I've got my eye on you.
Come back when you stop talking crap.
Wait, don't go, don't go.
What brings you here?
I've figured out Azar Javed's contacts.
Interesting.
So, sorry I suspected you. I already knew how it went down, so
Sorry
I just
I
wanted to get
suspected you.
through this.
I know you've lost control of your bank.
Kind to be so frank with a dwarf.
Anytime.
I have information about Javed that might be useful.
Even the smallest details sometimes are.
I saw his name in old files. He paid tuition at the sorcerer school in Barnard. He was expelled after taking an interest in dark magic. He stopped paying tuition, and that was the last trace of him in our system. You're dealing with a renegade, and a dangerous one at that.
No, he teleported out of here. Silly dwarves. So let's just first go to his place to finish that conversation. At least when we do that, he's not going to teleport around like an asshole. Thankfully, he's not too far.
Why, hello. I'm off to the castle gate.
What time is it? Too late. That's Kalkstein's house. And that's Vivaldi's. Zoltan's hanging out here now.
What brings you here?
Do you have a copy of the secret gates?
I do, and what remains of my collection. It's yours if you want it.
How much?
You pulled me from prison. Take it as a gift.
Oh, how nice. He just gave it to us. Okay, so do we actually give him the letter from Yavin? This will probably have consequences in the future. Whatever way we take it.
So what has this dwarf guy done for us so far? Like, name everything so I don't forget anything.
Well, basically, because of our actions earlier, he got mixed up into getting sent to prison because we killed off those. It's a little bit complicated. We killed off those Skoyatel that wanted to get the package. So in order to not the guy from whom the packages were stolen set him up, and because of that he got sent to prison. He gave us the book that we needed in order to complete this chapter, which is very nice. He gave it to us for free. Yeah.
What happens if we give him the letter?
Well, we definitely get on the side of elves better. But honestly, I do not know what happens if we just give it to to Vincent.
And Vincent's that guard guy, right?
Yes. If we just.
Well, I fucking hate Vincent, so screw it. Let's just stick the letter in this guy's beard and pretend we lost it.
I have a message for you from Yavin.
Yavin? I don't need to read it. I know what he wants. Witcher know that whether elf, human, or dwarf, they all want the same thing.
She-dwarves, gold, or power?
Gold. Gold.
Gold?
Gold indeed. If you care to drop by later, you can collect my answer to Yavin.
Agreed.
But don't count
Okay, I
on
like this
getting any
dwarf guy. He knows
gold
what's
from
up.
Me. Yevon has doubtless promised you some already.
He'll be one of the few people we don't kill.
Secret gates. Einsofaur. And we get another copy of Einsofaur. Sadly, we cannot sell it. Okay. So he says drop in later
no
for
time.
Let's see if you're going to have time once I go through the doors and go back in. Or just let's go to Kalkstein. He's next door.
That formula needs rethinking. Sorry, I got lost in thought.
About the tower.
Yes?
I have new information on the tower.
Tell me quickly.
Before this tower, the mage erected 2 others, but both collapsed. This one served as his house and lab.
I knew that. Anything more?
The mage lived there until he disappeared, most likely dead. He constructed clay golems that served him, but hardly seemed a major achievement.
That would agree with the legends of the Sentry.
There are 10 cornerstones involving the elements and threads of fate from which all this was born.
Sephiroth! So the old scrolls are true!
One book contained hints of the stone's whereabouts.
We must find all 10 Sephiroth. I own one of them, Chokmah, the Stone of Wisdom.
I suppose I'm to find the others?
Yes. Near the tower, you'll find a circle of stone obelisks. When you have all 10 Sephiroth, place them on the obelisks. Ah, so close. What a breakthrough. I'll abolish the theory of those stuffy professors in Oxenfort. I'll destroy them, smash them.
Kalkstein, don't get worked up until I find the stones, which won't be easy. The information in these books is murky at best.
Sorry, could you show me these books? I'll make notes for you.
Here.
There you are.
He's fast.
Yeah.
So, we already have a bunch of them actually. That's the beauty of this game. You don't actually need to know that a thing is important to pick it up most of the time. So you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. We still have 4 more to go. Now we have a note that is actually very helpful when it comes to entry about the Sephiroth inner journals. Ingredients, locations, Sephiroth, found for Sephiroth. Where is not formula and not ingredients, characters, locations, glossary. Kalkstein's nose, actually it starts here. And there are a lot of funny quirks about it because it both combines Geralt's notes and Kalkstein's notes. Okay, got this one. Do I have Tripetat? Makat did that. Chokmak. I don't have that one. So I already know where I have to ask for one of them. Sewers beneath Fujima, one of my favorite places. Statues of Melitele, one in the swamp, one in Saint Slabioda's hospital. I have no idea what prayer was. Okay, foundation. The cave in the swamps. We still need to go there. Victory. Tower of Sentry. So that one is probably from the golem. I think that one we already have. Chokmak and then no. It gives us some clues, but we don't necessarily need to follow all of them. Well, we don't need to like strictly follow them. Like if we just keep playing, they will happen to be on our way.
Right.
But let's just now break the video.
Fuck it.
What brings you here?
Have you finished your answer to Yavin?
Yes, here it is. The elf will surely reward you.
Let's hope you're right.
Let's hope you're right.
What brings you here?
I hope. I guess we can just say it. It's just a conversation.
That bank has belonged to my family for ages, and now some human. You call this justice?
Goodbye. Zoltan will probably have nothing to say, as per usual. So nah, don't really have anything to do there. If we go to Shani, it will actually advance the plot, and I don't want to go that. I don't want to do that just yet.
Witcher.
Nothing. Now we know that Leeuwarden, the guy who's yes, he's there. He just rendered in. Has one of the runes that we need.
Yes.
I seek the Sephiroth stones. I haven't yet located them all. I thought you might know such art and oddities.
I once purchased one for its magical potential, which turned out false. And I paid a mage a costly sum for the examination.
Then would you sell it to me?
Sell my Tipparath? I'm rather fond of it.
I'll give you a good price.
500 orns?
I didn't think it was worth so much. But all right.
I wear Tipparath as an amulet. We can deal right now.
I don't want to give any money to this fat fuck.
Me neither.
I don't have the money yet, but I'll bring it soon.
No hurry. I'm not that eager to make the trade.
Can we kill him?
No, he's in the green. Well, we have to do
Why
it
can't we
anyway.
just kill him and take stone?
He's important to the plot, that's why.
I don't care. Ugh.
I have 500 orens.
Yeah, we don't
though it's
really
quite
have a
price
choice.
to pay for a stone.
That is
I
bullshit.
sadly relinquish it, but my reputation would suffer, as would my business if I did not deal. The Sephira is yours.
All of that money gone.